So we packed up in Nashville and headed south to Timms Ford State Park. We were sightseeing in the area for the weekend, but most importantly, we were headed to our daughter's graduation.
Drafts and Mastercrafts. Is it Drafts and Mastercrafts? Drafts and Watercrafts. Drafts and Watercrafts, not Mastercrafts. Watercrafts, drafts, and watercrafts.
How about keep it under control?
These two are saying that's the best margarita ever had. Top three.
Top three?
For me, top three.
Drafts,
What's your best?
watercrafts.
Jack.
Are we eight?
I'm gonna throw you in the water.
Drafts,
Cut it.
watercrafts.
That is weird that the fish are seeing people and they're coming up and just waiting for food to drop. And they're like, oh no, there's a freaking ass nesting over the buildings. Why are there so many turtles?
So Timms Ford State Park was our home base for the weekend. It was a long weekend. On the way in, we stopped at Jack Daniel's Distillery in Lynchburg, Tennessee, which is right up the road. And our family had never been there before, so that was a fun tour. We were in town primarily for the weekend to go to my daughter's nursing school graduation. She graduated from the University of Tennessee at Chattanooga and has been in nursing school down there and graduated. So we went to that. Again, we were using this as our home base. So my parents were staying in the cabins in one part of Timms Ford near the lake, and then we were down the road on the other side of the lake at the campground because we have an RV. So that was where we stayed. And then while we were in town, we also went up to Swanee and went to Buggy Top Cave, and there's an arch up there. There's all kind of things to do in the area. So a lot to do, even if you're not a lake person, which we're not really lake people. So we just used the campground for what it was for us, which was just a home base for all of our activities over the weekend. These animals are wild. Look at this. Timms Ford got some wild animals in here. Is that a bear? Did a honey badger try to get in there? This is Timms Ford. Emmeline and Zach slept in there the whole weekend. Max slept over here last night. And we slept in there. And there's the lake. This was our home base for this trip. We didn't spend a ton of time here. We're going over to Gran and Golf Balls this morning to eat breakfast. And then we're gonna pack up and get out of here. We may pack up and get out of here right now and take the camper with us over there. Everybody brushing their teeth. Emmeline's all bougie. She's got her electric. So weird.
She just said, I guess I'll just pull them out. Yeah, you want to take it off?
We're over Timms Ford visiting Gran and Golf Ball. We gotta catch up on the evening's activities. Golf ball got lost. Going from there to here on this.
You said chips. I didn't know what kind, but I was hoping.
So I'm not sure I even count this trip as a Timms Ford trip because we were at Timms Ford. I'm standing on the deck of a cabin at Timms Ford, but we spent almost no time at Timms Ford. I'm honestly not a lake. I mean, there's a lake. Timms Ford is a lake. It's a lake campground. If you have a boat, it's a great place, but we're not really boaters. And the most we would do is kayak. So we may come back to Timms Ford one day because you can kayak out. There are some campsites that are on islands out in the lake, and you can primitive camp on them. We may come back and do that one day, but we didn't really. And there's a cool asphalt bike trail that I would like to ride on. So we may come back. We may stay here another time when we're doing something else in the area. But really just checking the box on this, because we used Tim's Ford it was our campground that we stayed at while we were at our daughter's graduation. So we've checked the box on Tim's Ford. I think I checked the box on this when I was a little kid, but we didn't really do much at Tim's Ford. So lame video, lame trip if you're interested in Tim's Ford, but we had a fun trip. We spent a lot of time in Chattanooga and in the area, and there's tons of fun things to do in the area. So we went to Lynchburg, Jack Daniels, which was great, very fun tour. And then we hiked at a buggy top cave yesterday, which was awesome. And that's in South Cumberland State Park. So there's other things to do in the area. And then you're about an hour outside of Chattanooga. There's Swanee, Monteagle. So there's things to do in the area, even if you're not a lake person, which we were. That's why we didn't spend a lot of time here.